So it can be really easy to get caught up in a victim mentality. I've been there before. I was on methadone, benzos, Lyrica, and amphetamines at the same time, and I always looked at the world like everything was everyone else's fault and not my own. And one day I sat there, and I said to myself, you know what? I take full accountability for everything wrong in my life because we're not responsible for our trauma, but we are responsible for fixing it so we don't project that trauma onto other people, right? Um, it can be really easy to like look at the world today, especially as a millennial or a Gen Zer. I'm a millennial, by the way, so I'm in it with you guys, and say, oh, the boomers ruined society and they took everything from us. We don't have any opportunities because of them, and AI is ruining society. And oh, the rich are terrible people, and blah blah blah. But if you just try to take accountability for the position you're in. Say, I take full accountability for my life, good and bad right now. And when you do that, you'll suddenly find yourself able to fix all of those problems. You'll find yourself able to circumvent the problems and to get out of the problems. And that's what I did. I did that, and then I was finally able to stop taking amphetamines. I pushed through it for 3 months. I was depressed for 3 straight months. And then one day I woke up and I felt great. And I told myself, you know what? Holy crap, because I never knew. I never got off something like that before. So I'm like, if I can get off this thing, I can get off other things too. And then I started working at the Lyrica and then the methadone and then the benzos. And I kept going. Actually, I had gotten off benzos once in 2018, but I'd gotten back on them and I had to come off them a second time. But aside from that, the rest of them, it was the first time. And I got off everything. And then I went further from there and I said, I want to quit caffeine now. I started working at that. And then I want to quit smoking. And now I'm quitting vaping. And every morning I say the same prayer. I take full accountability for my life, good and bad. And I take accountability for everything in my life today. And, it's like you have to ask God to show you the way to go, to show you what to do to get out of those problems. Because if you just sit there and blame everyone else, it might be their fault, and genuinely it might be their fault, and maybe you did nothing wrong at all. And not, like I said, not everything's your fault, but at the same time, it's like, what good will it do to just sit there in that mentality and say everything is everybody else's fault and my life sucks because of everyone else but me? You're not going to get anything done, and you're not going to fix anything that way. So that's something I always noticed, and that really helped me a lot. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And I think that's it. So I hope you guys all have a blessed day, and just remember, it'll be all right. No matter what position you're in or what situation you're in right now, it will be okay and things will get better. So I'll see you guys later, and you have a great day, all right? Bye.